Welcome to my channel. I am GDP, and today we're going to go and revisit the buffs between Snake and Wolf with Ithaqua and the Dhalsim army. Recently, I believe it's in the last update, the dots for Ithaqua have been fixed to synergize with Wolf and Snake, so I'm going to run two tests, each one with each. Just a side note here, I do have 80% here on Snake and only 77% on Wolf. So there is a 3% discrepancy in their buff. But I do have the attack runes maxed on both of them. So the attack is a little bit higher on the Wolf pet. And also you get the armor break on the Dhalsims for the other two enemies. And also you get a little bit of precision, while Snake is getting basically just 20% skill damage. So kind of want to see which one is better. I'm leaning towards maybe Wolf just because of the higher attack and the armor break for the Dhalsims. And press the precision works for both the basic and the active, while skill damage on Snake only works on the active. So I'm not really sure which one's going to be better. I think they're going to be super close, but we're going to go ahead and see, show that they do work. So we do have Rogan here with a Splendid Demon Bell. We have Drake here with a Splendid Demon Bell. And then we also have Heart Watcher here with Energy. And then we have obviously our two Dhalsims. I have a DA boss up, so I'm running Candy Bar upgraded version on both of them so they don't get petrified. And then I have Ithaqua here. So let's go ahead into the Flame Shrine here. We'll put on our Snake pet. Pull out you. Let's see here. So we got one rogue in there. I want to take out you. So put in our two Dhalsims. Put in Ithaqua. We're going to have Drake as our front line because he can dodge the energy drain. So let's go ahead and run this setup and starting off with 2 runs with Snake Pet. So I do have short numbers on, and with the new damage changes, it's a little hard now to read exactly what your damage is that your Ithaqua is doing. The only way to really do it would be to kind of slow it down to one times. I got 28 mil right there. See what the active does, 126, both of them crit. Got 47 there. All right. 186 off that active. 70 off of that basic. Hopefully the Ithaqua is getting the Snake buff. It looks like we did there. We got 381 in that active. That was a lot higher than the previous active. We got 423 there. See if she gets the pet active here, hopefully. 142. $508. I'm not sure if she got it there that time. But the dots are basically on a constant roll now. Just because there's so many dots up. Yeah, this is the one thing about this change, is it makes it super hard to really tell what you're doing. All right, so we got 248 million or billion. 62 billion off of Ithaqua right there. Holy moly. That means we can do a lot more with this team. That is just absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and run this one more time here with the Snake Pet. So I do believe Dragon is going to be out. Wolf or Snake is in. I guess we gotta go down to the test and figure out which one is actually better. I did spend some gold to regress my ice pet and my golem pet to be able to level up my wolf and snake and put runes into my wolf. So be thankful that I spent the gems to get all that gold, especially when I'm already gold strapped, for leveling up my heroes and buying spirit every day. So I did spend quite a bit of gems just to get the gold to do this test today. But yeah, so I did test earlier that the wolf pet does work. So the wolf pet should work, I hope. Don't hope I didn't waste my gems doing that. 503 there. That was basically a 1 billion hit. All right, so we get the snake buff one more time. Hopefully it goes onto Ithaqua. All right, so that's basically a 1.5 hit. All right, so this one was a lot lower. Holy moly, that was a lot lower. The Delosiums did not replicate at all. So we had, what, 60-some billion from Ithaqua in the first one. So we did have a super bad RNG right there. Let's go ahead and see what the wolf does. All right, so we got an active coming out of Ithaqua right here. 76. All right, so we're gonna have another active coming out of her right here. 212 or 222, I think that one was. It's really hard to see with these new damage numbers. Pretty hard, especially since they're just constantly ticking. Just constantly ticking. I think our replications are doing some pretty bad RNG this time. We're gonna have to really duplicate here. It's only got 20 stacks. Hopefully we can get it to like the 40s here. So we got 31 on the front, 31 on the back there. All right, 37, 41. All right, so that's pretty good. All right, so we're both at over 40. Let's see here. We got one more active coming out of Ithaqua. All right, so it looks like their damage was roughly the same there. But look at that, 326 billion. I would say this wasn't necessarily the wolf difference. This was necessarily more of probably just the Delosium was replicating a lot better because the Ithaqua damage was roughly the same as our first snake attempt. But wow, look at that, 326 billion on a DA boss with the wolf pet. I wouldn't say this is conclusive as saying the wolf is better necessarily. It just means that both the wolf and the snake do work. Ithaqua dots were fixed. So that's good to see that DH Games finally fixed this after I don't know how many months of telling them that this is broken and Ithaqua is not working with their dots and the pets. But it's good to see that they finally pulled through and fixed what was originally broken. If you guys don't know, also the buff from, or the dot from the pet itself does now count for the damage boost. So even if you're running dotless and say in a PvP match, you are going to get that damage boost from that dot onto your heroes. So that was fixed as well with the update to Ithaqua's dots. So they did fix all the issues with all the pets, and that's really good to see DH Games finally, as I said, do something about their stuff not working correctly. Yes, it's really hard to tell exactly how much damage I'm gonna do here. I could definitely tell I got 50 dots on this front one. Looks like 70 in the back. Is that seven? No, no, that's only 20. Okay, let's say there's no way that's 70. But we do got a lot of dots in that front right there. Over 60 in the front. So I think this is actually going to be a super high one right here. All right, so we get 283 here. 73 billion though out of Ithaqua. Bad RNG on the one Delasium. Pretty good RNG on the front one. Oh, still can get a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential in this. Because remember, it's 3.2 times is the good RNG here. So we're looking at possibly 200 billion just from a single Delasium. But yeah, so this damage is pretty insane. I'm already over a billion. I was using Shia yesterday, so a lot lower numbers. But wow, what an impressive day today. Snake and Wolf, both of them are working now, so that is good to see. Catch you guys in the next time, and I'll keep you guys posted on what I think is a better pet. See you guys next time.